why do this transaction even prior to the pilot program?
You know, Melissa, I've been around exchanges a long time, and the number one thing traders look for, and in particular institutional traders, is reliable, predictable liquidity. And I give Brendan a lot of credit. I mean, he's an inspiring entrepreneur and just a smart guy. And he and his team came up with this concept of taking the liquidity pools in DeFi that provide this more reliable liquidity and turbocharging it with a $9 billion balance sheet, which is roundabout the balance sheet that we'll have day one when this business closes. I mean, for your viewers, this is an opportunity to invest early in a digital asset market structure business. I believe it has a lot of rewards. I'm going in as CEO of this business full time. Certainly, any business with significant potential rewards also has significant risks, and I encourage your viewers to study those as well. But I think this is a big idea as time has come. Look, I've said this before. Digital assets are here to stay. The smartest engineering talent is going into digital assets. Digital assets are solving very important problems. Anybody who tells you they know exactly how it's going to turn out is lying or delusional. But in general, you're going to see more and more interesting use cases, more and more dollars go into the space, and being able to provide predictable liquidity with a $9 billion balance sheet and teaming up with this visionary entrepreneur who I referred to feels like a really great opportunity to me.
Brendan, how should viewers view Bullish in relation to the companies they may be more familiar with, like a Coinbase or Binance, et cetera?
Yeah, so Bullish is really focused on passing a lot of the beneficial interest to those that actually provide the underlying liquidity that creates the network effects of exchanges. As Tom mentioned, we're combining kind of the market architecture of DeFi-based concepts and bringing that to the high-performance central limit order book. So we're kind of bringing together the third-party bids and asks you would normally find on traditional centralized exchange, but then augmenting it with that deep liquidity that acts as a portfolio rebalancing function for those that are depositing into them. So the whole space is really converging around this concept of automating and integrating rent-seeking layers and driving value back up to those that create the network effects of these platforms. And then that's exactly what we're trying to do here with Bullish, but in a regulated and compliant environment where big institutions and advanced retail can feel that their capital is safe and they're not in possession of any other types of money that they don't want to be in possession of.
Brendan,
we have the former New York Stock Exchange president to take crypto exchange Bullish public via SPAC. And as you can see, guys, he didn't even know his name. Let's get into the video. Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it's all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we pulled back yesterday the same way the stock market pulled back, but we knew why, because that money came due. But of course, they did another $790 billion. As long as they keep manipulating these yields, the stock market and cryptos are going to be fine. But we know that's going to change. We know that storm is coming. Whether they're going to announce it this month or wait until September. But guys, we know that we could be days away or a couple months away. Either way, that storm is coming. And this storm is going to last, guys, for a year or 2 years while they're building this fourth industrial revolution. So there's going to be a lot of pain in the way. And that's the reason why I'm here to do these videos, to keep you updated with the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but what does it do? That's right, it sets you free. Now, we have one of the co-founders of Apple, Wozniak, says Bitcoin is better than gold, but I don't invest in it. All right, guys, we got to keep it moving on that one. But guys, make sure you are focused on the actual indicators. We have volume. We know in order to make a big move, we need volume. Tether and USDC. Tether is still sitting at that 62 billion. We have USDC, that's right, moving up to 26 billion. Now, we also see, like I stated yesterday, guys, because Circle is going public, we actually get to see what they're invested in and where their money is coming from. And of course, I'm going to bring you a video on Circle going public. Now, guys, do not forget about the Fed. Remember, they meet this month. And then also, like I stated, they did over $700 billion yesterday. And as we can see, cryptos and stocks are definitely moving back up. They're just manipulating the yields. But again, we know that's going to end soon. Now, guys, we also have Grayscale. We know that lockup period is going to be ending. It's about 16,000 Bitcoin. Now, this article states that it's not going to move the price. And guys, we know that is not correct. We know temporarily it's going to move the price, whether it's up or down. And then plus we have back around that same period. But of course, as we get closer, I can let you know exactly which way that it looks like we're going to be moving. Now, we also had First Midwest Bank Trust Division increase Bitcoin Grayscale Trust holdings by almost 300%. So Grayscale will have selling pressure, but if you have people constantly buying, it's going to help offset it. So we have to make sure we're watching out for the manipulation. But getting over into a little crypto news. At the G20, we have the IMF, World Bank, and BIS champion central bank digital currencies. And we know why. The digital currency is going to give them global control over every economy. I don't care if you go to a country or a neighborhood, the economy means everything. If you're not given a fair shot to provide, you become a victim of your environment. And as we see how the New World Order controls economies through the dollar, that's the reason why you have your city planning. You'll see one part of the city looking great. The other part of the city look run down. I don't care where you've been. I've traveled a lot. I don't care where you go. It's the same way. And that's the New World Order controlling economies. Now we have Wallstreet Fund files to become a SEC reporting company like Grayscale. And of course, there's another way to bring in that institutional dollar. And then lastly, guys, we have Mike Novogratz. Says U.S. crypto community is overtaking Asia. Is this correct? No, it is not, guys. Only thing you have to do is pull up my video, Society 5.0. My videos on the Belt and Road. Asia is leading us into the fourth industrial revolution. The U.S. is too far behind. But this was done on purpose. Don't forget what Anthony Sutton taught us a long time ago. Is U.S. versus China. But we paid for everything that China is doing. Because don't forget, when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. That's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel. Cryptoteacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, got their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols? Who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.